got another workout, I think it is. Someone sent me. This is Naz Reid, a playoff workout from Naz Reid's channel. Interesting thing, this is the same trainer, I'm pretty sure, that was working out with Jaylen Brown over here on the left when we watched the T-Mac and Jaylen Brown video. So I'm going to have to check him out and see who he is. But yeah, this is going to be Naz Reid. Let's see how it goes.
A little bit wider than that big.
I think this is a heavy ball that he's using. That's what it looks like. I've never been a huge fan of the heavy ball, but tons of my teammates used to use them, and I've known a lot of guys that use them. I think it's good it can be good for a warm up, but it actually always made me not be able to handle the ball as well because it's more of a weird feeling. But give it a try, see if you like it.
One, two.
Put it all together now. High, low, 1, 2, cross, between, behind. We go for 6 on the.
All right, just quickly. Again, this stuff. I'm not the basketball authority. I'm just not a huge fan of the these types of warm ups where it's like boom, boom, or not warm up. Sorry, I'm not a fan of these as drills. So saying this is a drill to make you this, or this is a drill to whatever. It's kind of like a memory drill. It's kind of like, oh, remember the sequence kind of drill. So it's kind of cool for like a warm up and activation. I don't think it's great for, you don't need to do this for like 30 minutes a day, or you don't need to do that to become an elite ball handler. I think it does serve a specific purpose.
One.
Definitely getting tired though. This would not be easy with a heavy ball. All those little muscles in your shoulder and arms.
These niggas don't even play defense, just get downhill. Right? So on the first one, you're just gonna start here for me. 1, drop. 1, 2, drop. Just get your feet used to getting ready to explode, right? Let's go 60 top. 1, 2, drop. So that way, now I can get up out of there, right? But I don't need you running up out of there. Just work on the drop. Up, yeah. With your chest.
Yeah, I think it's a different trainer. I don't think this is the same guy now.
Stop, y'all. I'm getting down to the ground. Right? Yep, 1. Yep, 2. Yep, 3. 4. Sorry, 1 dribble. 1, 2, and the second one. Yep. So you see how you counted it? Kind of like you were dribbling the game. So don't try to count it hard. Just go here, like you were dribbling the game. Right? A normal dribble like you. Yeah. Yep, good.
This is a cool concept. I'm interested to see where it's going. I'm super pedantic, but I'd probably be a little bit more specific on like what his feet are doing, or what his footwork is. If you've seen my footwork video, I talk about like how to get from the 3-point line to the basket in one dribble. He's doing after this explosion, after he gets low and explodes. The trainer went with a crossover step. I like going with the onside step, especially for someone like Naz Reid, who's 6'8" or 6'9". If you can just get your outside foot past them and get your shoulder past them, they're already beat. I think stepping with the crossover step, again, I think it's safer, but it works more in the NBA than it does, I believe, anyways, overseas or in high school or college. Because he's kind of stepping backwards to go forwards.
Pull that ball back. 5, 6. You want to pull it back. So motherfuckers reaching, you don't leave it here, they're gonna tap it. So here. So now it's like I can throw it past you, right?
Okay, so it makes a bit more sense. It's if someone's reaching in.
1, 2, 1, skip. See how I'm skipping up to it? Right, so now I'm playing up for that, right? Just this, boom. Right back between, boom. Right in that boom. Skip that. Not be able to explode out of it, right? Skip that, right? Skip that. So when you go point the face right here now, 1, 2, 1.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a lot. Yeah. So typically the way I like to do my, and again, I have my own way of doing things. It doesn't mean my way is right or someone else's way is wrong. So when he was talking about the pocket dribble just now, I probably would have went pocket dribble into something using the pocket dribble, like usually extend it, or like how they were warming up with the stationary ball handling drill into the next stationary thing, whatever. I like to build them up. This seems like it's a little bit more, not random, but it's just like, oh, do this warm up, do this drill, do this warm up, do this drill. That's why Naz Reid is having a hard time understanding. Like he's not building up a skill and then building it up even larger into the next thing. It seems like just like a completely different technique now. Unless I'm just completely misunderstanding.
One, walk it back. It's already on the left side now. 1, 2, 1, walk it back. You just want to find your footwork out of that. Hello. Good. Right? But now, look, when I'm dribbling like that, I'm not like this. I'm always in this stance. Right? I'm ready to go. Yep.
Might skip ahead a little bit.
Down. Good. 2. Yep. 3.
Hip swivels.
Good. 4.
I'd be interested in understanding how a lot of these trainers decide what to work on. A good faith interpretation would be they're watching game film and they're like, hey, you really struggled with this thing, so we're really going to focus on it today. Bad faith interpretation is, it's just like, hey, this is what I teach, so we're going to work on it today. The only reason I ask is because this just does not feel like this is a Naz Reid playoff training session. This does not feel very specific, tailored to like how Naz Reid plays. But like I said, I could be. I'll pay attention more now and see if this is something he begins utilizing. Most of his stuff is off the catch, though.
1, back me up first. Now, if I jump early, you go right between your legs, right? But if I'm jumping late, I want you to back me up first. So turn, get that foot downhill first. Yep, and then it. There we go. All right. But jump it late. Yep. Don't overthink it. Right.
Yeah, might skip ahead a bit more.
Yep. 5. 1.
Some form shooting.
6.
I've seen Mike Dunn do this same thing. I've never done it.
8.
Might give it a try, but like pound the ball into the ground into a shot.
10.
So I might give it a try. Might give it a shot.
Right, damn near almost like you was about to cut. Let me get out. All right, I'm getting right back to space. You got 5. Okay. 1. 2. 3. 4.
Yeah, I think when you are practicing shooting, we talked about with the Jaylen Brown one, volume shooting super important. But I also think practicing your volume shots with different footwork, repeated footwork. So rather than different footwork every time, things like this. So catching off the move, but the same footwork, same repetition. I think it's super important.
5.
You've got to decide if it's like specific to your gameplay, but
same thing. I'm just getting out to space, but instead of backpedaling, I'm just filling out corner. Boom, getting my feet under me. Get up into that shot. Ready? 1.
yeah,
2.
I think that's fine.
On the break. Boom. Shot. All right?
On that, you ended up right there?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Right here. And I'm going to tell you why. I don't want to be too high, Naz, on this fill-up, because I don't want to have to now, when I drive, you get what I'm saying? It fucks up the space. So I want to be able to stop here, that now I can have room back this way if I want to put it down, and room back this way. You go that high, you only got this.
Interesting. I think that's very team specific. I wonder if he works with the team or if this is just something, like I said, this is how he teaches it. But typically teams will have like your spot that you're supposed to lift up to. So let's say Anthony Edwards and Gobert go into a pick and roll. Edwards is going to attack the middle, Gobert going straight down the line to the basket. Well, this Naz Reid would be expected to, on his team, to lift to a certain spot. So when Edwards goes to kick that back to him, he's going to expect him to be somewhere. Typically, I teach that up here on the wing, on the 45. Like I would expect that's where you want to lift up to, but he's saying he wants to lift up to what we call like the knuckle of the 3-point line. Wants to stay low. I actually think that's worse for your spacing, but again, this might be something specific to their team that I don't know about. So like I said, what's interested me about this video is the link between the trainer, like these sort of trainers, and the NBA team. I wonder how much communication there is with the team, with the coaches, to be like, hey, what is it we need to work on? What should we put in? What are your team rules? Or if it's just like, this is just an individual, we just do what we do. If you know any trainers that are willing to have NBA trainers like this, they're willing to have a conversation, let me know. I'd love to ask some questions, gain some perspective. All right, hold on. So there's that crossover step. So catch, jab, crossover. This is why I don't like the crossover step, because just to get from here to the elbow, it's 2 dribbles. Let's see this. So he gets from the high school 3-point line to the elbow in 2 dribbles. I think you can get there if you go with your inside foot. If you go with your inside foot, this one here, you can get all the way to the basket in one dribble, or you can stop short with your 1 dribble and shoot a floater. That's just me, personally. You should be able to do both, though. So just to be clear,
you guys go into this handoff action. I don't know what you guys call it, right? You come up into this handoff.
So you guys come off this handoff action. I don't know what you guys call it. So again, makes it seem like this guy doesn't work with the team, but he might work with just like tons of different pros or in different leagues or whatever. I do this sometimes when I'm like, we call this this. I don't know what you call it. So yeah, maybe this isn't a guy that's with the team. So these might just be general basketball concepts. Again, seems interesting for a playoff training session though.
Peeling, right? A lot of times you can't even have that drive. Yes, we good. Right? We good. But I'm just saying. So like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, exactly. So I'm coming up, right? Boom, he's fighting through. This guy's guarding Justin still. He's peeling. That ball got to get out your hand. It got to go, right? The reason why it got to go, because rule of thumb, shell defense, when the ball's on that side, everybody's here. So you got to allow him to catch it and go right into this action, or one more. Or he's catching it, and now he's tunnel drive downhill. So you got to get used to just saying, I'm coming off and I'm making that pass, right? So for right now, here's what we're going to do. Just so you get used to this pass, I want you don't got to start deep corner. I want you to run off Justin. Boom. Boom. Right back. Boom. Shot. All right. You got 5 of them, okay? But that ball got to get.
I mean, if this is something he's seen.
Used to letting that shit go that way. By the time you get to like 4th quarter, 3rd quarter, in the half, he going to start playing so far over, and now you'll have all of this downhill to the rim. You get what I'm saying?
It's a fine concept.
How many we get in here, Dad?
5. Break 5. Jump right back. Good. That's what the defense job is.
So if this is if he's identified this watching game film and said here's a way that you can get yourself going or something, I noticed that the ball is sticking in your hand too long.
Be here. Because guess what? From there, I could do 2 things. I could drive, and now I got power to come back up to shoot. Right?
It's funny.
There we go.
I was just laughing because I know the way that Naz Reid shoots, like he stands straight up. He doesn't really bend over. So watching the trainer get really low and be like, yeah, get really low because of this. I'm like, he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. He just doesn't play that way. It's pretty funny. Actually seems very tough to guard, by the way. Someone who doesn't really load up into their shot.
Good. working on good passes now.
Good one. Here we go now. Pass. Down.
Like that. He just, man, he gets his shot off pretty quick, and it's pretty high release.
Justin, you pass it to him. Just keep that foot down. Don't work. Keep standing. Boom. Yep, 10. One.
This is good footwork when you're standing in the corner. So a lot of people step out of bounds whenever they're in the corner on the sideline. So it's really good to plant your, if you're on the left side, plant your left foot. You can reach with your right foot, and then you can step back to where you were, but you're not having to move your left foot and possibly step out of bounds. So what he's doing up here, this is footwork that's super important in the corner. Most people just don't practice this stuff at all. Though.
2. 3.
But again, he's not exaggerating it, and I still think you should exaggerate it. Anyways, I'm just being pedantic. I'm hating.
4. 6.
Yeah, that was fine. Yeah, it was a fine workout. Like I said, I'm more interested in the link between the trainers and the teams. I wonder how much they work together, or how much the trainers watch game film. Like I said, being charitable, you assume that, yep, I've watched your game film, dissected, looked at your stats, dissected everything through synergy of what you need to work on, or this is a glaring flaw that I see. But uncharitable interpretation was, this is like a typical workout I used to see kind of overseas. A lot of guys, a lot of imports especially, just working on this sort of stuff. And it's like, if you're doing this every day, if you're doing this 3-4 times a week, like, you're getting better, you're improving. But I would not assume this is how Stephen Curry and like LeBron and Kevin Durant, like, these aren't the type of workouts they're doing most likely. But yeah, I think it's fine. Pretty good. And also it's just really cool to see this stuff behind the scenes. And like, this is what guys work on. So yeah, interesting video. Thanks for sending it. I appreciate it. Peace.